when I saw the lineup, I said, why Chelsea they carry this in the play now? That's the first thing I said.
I just like I said, it shows the level of football in Europe. Ronaldo, some teams would go and start part against Luxembourg, Astana. I mean, Azerbaijan and all of the likes.
Belarus.
So you see those kind of teams come into this kind of tournament. If not for Europa Conference League, you might not see this Astana. You might not see them in the in the Champions League. Europa League, they don't make it to the group stage. Yes. They make the qualifiers and then they are out. Funny enough, we have a Nigerian playing for Astana, and I'm wondering, how did you get to that place? It's so cold. How?
Now the question is this now. Enzo Maresca has consistently and repeatedly come up to say that we are not title contenders.
Mikel Arteta said that.
Chelsea fans, everybody, Mikel Arteta no go win title for the next. That one we know.
No.
Enzo Maresca has come up to consistently say, even though they are about the second best team now in England by the table and by form, right? He has consistently come out to say that we are not title contenders, we are not in it, but they are winning. They are going, they are picking the point.
I agree with him.
He's doing what? Okay, there's only one coach that has ever come out to ever see in the wine. There's only one coach that's ever come out to say, Omo, and that was Jose Mourinho. His first season, he came up and said, I am the special one. He said, I'm coming here. He came out, and you know that
sort of confidence.
That arrogance. It's confidence borders on arrogance. That arrogance is not there. We don't see it from coaches these days. Everybody wants to play soft so that you don't come after me.
It's Mourinho. How many do you have? I have three. I think I support what Enzo Maresca is saying. Because you saying you're title contenders and your first season is more like you're putting pressure on yourself. Then you give the fans a sort of expectation that you definitely want to. You want to win the league.
And the fans all Chelsea fans I know they're just following along. We are not contenders.
No. They don't want to break their hearts. Imagine if they were like 3 points or a point behind Liverpool. So I know a part of their section fans will be like, nah, we're title contenders. But in the real sense of it, their patience, their grit will be tested in the second half of this.
You know what happens? Let's open the phone lines. Let's hear from some Chelsea fans. What do you think about your team? Are you title contenders? Because I think you are. I don't even think you are. That's what the table says. 4 points. Look, forget give me hand. Give me hand just count as a loss. If it does happen and you win, because that give me hand, it can be very tricky. It's just there at the back of your mind. And you're thinking that you have won. No, you have not won it on the table. Exactly. So you are just 4 points behind Liverpool. 0902-416-34440, 0810-764-1679. The WhatsApp number is 0802-0815-247. Let us hear from you, Chelsea fans. Do you think that Enzo Maresca is just being modest, that you are actually title contenders? Now look at it. They play basically, this was the same thing that happened, if you remember, during Conte's first season. Yeah. They play only one competition, one match. Because of, they have a second team that they carry for their cup competitions.
But they were not even in Europe.
Yes. Jackson, they were not in Europe then, but this time around, Jackson is playing one match a week. So Cole Palmer is playing one match a week. Please, the WhatsApp number is not a phone call. If you call the WhatsApp number phone call, I will block you. We gave you phone. Please, let's put it there. This WhatsApp that you are seeing now is only WhatsApp. Don't call it. For phone calls, the lines are 0902-416-3440, 0810-764-1679. You block your number if you call the WhatsApp line. Look at it now. Look at it. That's for phone call. So, we're talking about a Cole Palmer plays only one
game a week. Yeah. Last season, same thing.
And Enzo Fernandez doesn't even play as much as. In fact, he just recent last 3 matches he started
playing 90 minutes.
Caicedo one match a week. So those guys are refreshed.
They're more like a mid-table team that is just giving us a proper form. The table does not reflect Chelsea's true ability. When Chelsea played against Arsenal, you could see how exposed they were. Against Tottenham, they were exposed. But Spurs themselves, of course, we know them to be butlers. If it were to be Arsenal that had that 2-goal advantage, you wouldn't see Chelsea coming back, talk less of saying they want to win 4-2.
So we're saying that it's more or less like the teams doing badly rather than Chelsea doing well.
The teams are doing badly. You couldn't come.
Teams that take on Chelsea.
You come up against Arsenal, you could have lost the game. You didn't boss the game, you didn't do anything. I'm still waiting.
Against Liverpool.
I'm still waiting for when they would face.
Okay, we've got Daniel on the line. Daniel is calling in from Port Harcourt. Hello, Daniel. Good morning. You're alive. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're alive. Talk to us.
I'm calling because we said that if Chelsea are title contenders.
Talk to us.
At this point, they are showing that they can be title contenders, but they are not. Because Liverpool, they didn't play their last match. Their last match was postponed. So it's that's 7 points below Chelsea. So it means really show that they are trying to be title contenders. They still have to face Man City and Arsenal. That's right.
All right, thank you, Daniel. Daniel, are you a Chelsea fan?
No,
Okay, what club do you support?
Yes, Arsenal.
Man City.
Man City get fans.
No, they get.
Daniel, what's happening to your club? Talk to us.
I have friends.
Daniel,
Eh?
what's happening to your club? 1 win in 10. Please talk to us. What's happening to your club?
I don't know what is going on with Guardiola. It's just that midfield line. It's not really strong.
Do you want him sacked?
Is it time for him to be sacked?
Due to Rodri injury, they won't. Their midfielders will
Daniel.
Well, we actually have Man City fans in Nigeria. I know some, but of course they did not start at City.
They don't start at City.
No
Man City fan.
You can, the camping is allowed as long as you can't be politics. You can the camping.
I know. I know. All right. This one says Blues for Life. Good morning, guys. Great to have you back on the show. Thank you very much. Says I think he's right because seeing the likes of Mikel Arteta and Pep, they've been there for years, so he wouldn't want to be forward. Why? What I see there is mind games.
Yeah,
Blues
of
for
course.
Life. All right. Thank you very much. You didn't tell us your name. Tell us your name so that we can give you due acknowledgement. Good morning, Mike. Chelsea is indirectly a title contender. Maresca is playing a mind game and he doesn't want pressure on his players. Patrick from Ilogbo, Ogun State. Thank you very much, Patrick. Good morning. MZ Manon from Jos. He says, we are not title contenders. We just want to win every game and not win the league.
What is that? You see,
Emmanuel.
The person who came at first saying, okay, this doesn't want pressure on the players, I totally agree. But if we are going to be honest, Chelsea are not even close to Liverpool at all in terms of attacking football. They are not close. So you coming out to say that you are...
You think so?
Yeah, of course, I know. See, when the teams are at their best, Liverpool are way ahead. Arsenal are way ahead. City are way ahead. But the problem we're having now is Chelsea mathematically are better than City and they're better than Arsenal. But when it comes to ability, gameplay, and when these players are fit, everybody's fit, and Chelsea cannot.
Okay. Hi, crew. Jack Bauer here. Great to have you, Jack. Jack says, you need to see the faces of Man City fans these days. I always knew it was a matter of time before they eventually gas out and run out of steam. Quite frankly, I don't expect them to win their 5th consecutive EPL title in a row. That will make the whole thing monotonous. As they say in Aspamda Trade Fair Market, and I quote, no champion forever. Fact. I'm sure Anthony Joshua can relate. Of course he can. We'll get to Man City in a bit. Let's wrap up with Chelsea, yeah? Let's wrap up with Chelsea. But looking at it, considering that we're getting to the thick part of the phase where there are so many games, Chelsea seem like they're the most suited team for this phase.
They have a huge squad.
They have a huge squad.
They're not battling injuries. It's surprising. If you check the injuries table, I think...
okay, just before you answer that question, Mohammed is on the line. Hello, Mohammed. Good morning. Welcome to the show.
Okay, I don't think Pep Guardiola should be sacked.
Okay.
Because he has done a lot for Manchester City.
Okay.
Although I'm a Man U fan.
You're a Man U fan. I don't want them to sack Guardiola. You're not really Man U fan.
Yes.
Any true Man U fan
we want Guardiola
to be sacked.
No, but it's actually a cup now.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, okay, so we're talking about Chelsea and I said because of they have a wide squad and they're not dealing with too many injuries, they might be the most suited for this period. Liverpool, could they drop? Could this period be a strong test and make Chelsea? Could Chelsea rise above the rest during this run of fixtures? During this,
just like we say, league is marathon. You don't say because you win the first 19 matches, you're going to win the league. We've seen Arsenal for just 4 games, they bottled it. Why? Due to an injury to William Saliba. I think that was 2022-2023 season.
Yes.
Just one injury to a player that you build your team around,
that's key
it can also break your team.
Yes.
A Chelsea without Cole Palmer, they will still ball. But against Spurs, you barely saw Cole Palmer do anything, if not for the penalties. But now, I can tell you the only player that is very pivotal to Chelsea is Enzo Fernandez from that midfield. He's very pivotal. So going into this thick period of time where they're going to be playing back-to-back games, and the season ends in May. So that means we have just 5 months till the season ends, and they must be very,